Thanks, Ceann Comhairle. I seek leave to introduce the Animal Health and Welfare Ban on Fox Hunting Bill 2025. And I understand we have an unprecedented situation where there's a deputy going to oppose that, but I'll come back to that later. With fox hunting banned in England, Scotland and Wales, Ireland has become an outlier. In fact, it's ironic that the colonial powers that introduced fox hunting into this country have banned it, and it's still retained as a relic here. In 1998, there was a code of conduct introduced for fox hunting, packs approved by the Minister, and it's become a farcical situation. It eliminated none of the cruelty, which makes fox hunting one of Ireland's most inhumane activities. Now, foxes are still dug out of the ground, attacked by trained terriers. Foxes are still chased by packs of dogs, sometimes for hours, and torn apart when caught. If a domestic animal was treated in this way, there would be an absolute outcry. A Red C poll that was done found that 77% of the population wants fox hunting banned. And by the way, this is not an urban versus rural issue, as some may try to claim, because 74% of people in rural areas also thought that fox hunting should be banned. It's not a major activity by a lot of people in rural areas. And part of the rural opposition comes from farmers themselves who have illegal hunts or hunts going over their lands without causing them problems, and actually, according to one person, causing them €6,000 in damage. Country pursuits that could replace fox hunting would be drag hunting, for example, which is something that could be done. Now, so my bill, the Animal Health and Welfare Bill, aims to amend the Animal Health and Welfare Act 2013, which has an exemption for hunting in section 12. It states a person shouldn't do anything to cause or permit anything to be done to an animal that causes unnecessary suffering or endangers the health or welfare of an animal or is carried out recklessly. All of those things obviously apply to fox hunting. And we need to now add into this section that fox hunting is an illegal, unlawful activity. And that's what this aims to do. It also brings in trail hunting, snaring and the trapping of foxes, because those have proven to be loopholes in the UK. So I believe fox hunting is a cruel and inhumane so-called blood sport, and it clearly causes unnecessary suffering. Packs of dogs chasing after a fox relentlessly is obviously a very stressful and unnatural situation. So fox hunting has been banned for over 2 decades in Britain, and I fail to understand why anyone would defend it here. The fox is a mammal native to Ireland. It's part of Ireland's biodiversity, and fox hunting is of no benefit to anybody. Foxes are our last wild dog in Ireland, and they should be protected. And we need to put it up to TDs to stand up and to do that. According to experts, foxes should live to the age of 10. Many only live to age 2. So we should be protecting foxes from hunting. It's only one of the threats, obviously, to them. There are a lot of arguments that are put up in relation to fox hunting, and they are spurious. For example, it's said that we need to keep down the fox population. When fox hunting was banned in Britain, it had no impact on the fox population. Foxes didn't suddenly increase at all. So it's a spurious argument. It's also the case that foxes naturally control their own environment, and they also control rodent and rabbit populations, which cost farmers a lot of money as well. So they actually can save farmers money, arable farmers in particular, who suffer a lot from the rabbit population. So hunting in the UK hasn't led, as has been said, to a massive increase in foxes. Neither would shooting be any less, which is often something that is put forward. Both actually are carried out together. I just want to finish by the proposal to oppose this motion. It's actually unprecedented for a TD to stand up and try to prevent a bill from reaching a second stage for debate. I've introduced bills on repeal, which people didn't agree with. They were always allowed to go to second stage. I've introduced many controversial things, as have other TDs. I've never stopped a bill from going to second stage, and I've been told to put on the big girl pants and allow debate, and here we have a stifling of the freedom of debate and freedom of speech. So I ask TDs and the government to reject this.
Thank you, Deputies. And the question is